Hello and thank you for tuning in. This weekend we have something really cool coming up. It's an Easter market at our local heritage museum, and a lot of people will come there and display their work and sell their self-made stuff. This can be anything from paintings to knitting, crochet, sewing, and of course we will have food and something to drink. And I plan on displaying a little bit of my work, my paintings, my sketchings, and as well as doing some bookmarks and selling them there in the studio. Stay tuned and I will show you. I'm using my watercolor sketchbook here because the paper fits perfectly for bookmarks. I use 2mm and 5mm micron fine liner for the outlines. So I thought I would try something different for the first bookmarks and make them 3D. So you basically make two identical sides and fold them in the middle and as well at the top. And it gives this effect that the dragon is kind of flying over the book, which I think is really cool. I did some more 3D bookmarks like butterflies and flowers, but I realized that takes a little bit too much time compared to normal bookmarks, so I switched back to the usual ones. These are also the foldable bookmarks. So you can also use it just like this. You can also fold it like that. So this is the studio where my art friends and I meet every other Saturday. And sometimes, like this weekend, we also exhibit our work at little markets like this. My friend asked me to help her hang up her paintings, so that's what I'm doing here right now. And yeah, now everything's finally set up and the market can begin. Everyone kind of has their own little space to display the work, but sometimes we mix things together if it just fits better.
Five minutes later.
Riecht sehr lecker hier bei Ihnen.
Unbedingt. Aber mich darfst du nicht mitnehmen.
Although wooden clocks are usually associated with the Netherlands, they also have a deep tradition in northern Germany. They were worn by farmers and craftsmen from the 13th to 20th century, protecting against mud, cold and rough ground. Over time, they were replaced by rubber boots and steel-toe shoes. The Heritage Museum has over 500 members who love keeping local traditions and history alive. They run a museum and host fun activities like spinning and weaving clubs, lace making, Low German theater, traditional costumes, and old crafts. It's all about celebrating the past, trying new things, and bringing people together. So now I'm helping at the cafe for the rest of the day until 5 p.m. So I see you in the evening. So this is the end of Saturday, and Sunday was pretty much the same thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't sell anything, but I think it has something to do with being absent at the studio, because I was helping at the cafe and I didn't actively try to sell my paintings and bookmarks. But yeah, nonetheless it was a fun day. I enjoyed being part of it. I gifted some bookmarks to friends and family, so I thought, what should I do with the bookmarks that were left? Of course I could keep it for the next market, but I think it would be a cooler idea to gift it to you guys. So if you follow me on Instagram, or leave a sub on YouTube and comment on this video, I will pick some people out and send a bookmark to you. This was everything for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed looking over my shoulder a little bit. We will now go to Easter bonfire, so I show you a little footage on that, and I wish you a great day. Thank you so much for watching.